What recently happened in Mecca that shocked religious people? On January 9, 2018, a heartbreaking event took place during the Hajj pilgrimage. As the crowd continued to move, the pressure increased, causing the guardrails to collapse, leading to the tragic deaths of hundreds of individuals. This incident served as a distressing reminder of the risks associated with the annual pilgrimage, leaving many religious people in a state of shock and sorrow. The response from the religious community was one of sadness and mourning. The Hajj pilgrimage holds immense spiritual significance for Muslims worldwide. Mecca, where this event unfolded, is considered the holiest city in Islam, and the Grand Mosque, the location of the incident, is the most sacred site. The tragedy that occurred during the pilgrimage was a devastating blow to the Muslim community, and many people mourned the lives lost. The incident underscores the challenges and dangers tied to the annual pilgrimage, which holds profound importance for followers of Islam globally. The importance of a recent event goes beyond its immediate impact on the Muslim community. This event involves the Hajj pilgrimage, which is like a big gathering symbolizing unity, bringing people from all sorts of backgrounds together. Unfortunately, there was a tragic incident during this pilgrimage that reminds us how important it is to make sure big events like this are safe. It also shows the need to keep working on improving the places and things involved, like the infrastructure, to keep everyone safe during the pilgrimage. Even though it was a sad event, it has led to important talks and actions to stop similar things from happening again. Mecca is super important in the Islamic faith. It's where Prophet Muhammad was born. Muslims consider the Kaaba, a very special location in Mecca, to be God's house. When Muhammad took over Mecca, he got rid of all the idols in the Kaaba, making it only for worshiping Allah. Mecca is a spiritual place for Muslims all around the world. It's like the heart of Islam. Even before Islam, Mecca was a big deal for the Arab tribes in the north and central Arabia, who believed in gods. The Kaaba is like the holiest spot on earth for Muslims. It's a square building in the middle of the great mosque in Mecca. Muslims pray facing the Kaaba, and praying there gets you extra rewards. Before Islam, the Kaaba had a special black stone and statues of other gods. Muhammad cleaned it up when he came back to Mecca. The Kaaba is still a big symbol of the Islamic faith, and Muslims everywhere hope to visit it at least once in their lives as part of the Hajj pilgrimage. The Hajj pilgrimage is a must for Muslims, and it's a bunch of rituals that happen in and around Mecca over 5 to 6 days. One of the most famous rituals is called tawaf, where pilgrims walk around the Kaaba 7 times while saying prayers. The Hajj brings Muslims from all different backgrounds together in a big religious celebration. Mecca is where Hajj happens every year, and millions of Muslims from everywhere come to be part of this important event. The sad events in Mecca might have surprised religious people, but Mecca is still super important, and it's a really spiritual place for Muslims all over the world. Recently, something really unusual and surprising happened in Mecca that shocked religious people. Heavy rains in Saudi Arabia's Mecca province overnight into Monday, April 10th, caused flooding. This flooding was unexpected and caused a lot of damage to the city, including the famous Kaaba, which got partly covered in water. Many people were left wondering how such a significant event could happen in the holiest city of Islam. This flooding was a strong reminder of how powerful nature can be and why it's essential to be ready for unexpected things. The flooding in Mecca affected both the people on a religious pilgrimage and the residents of the city. Many pilgrims were caught in the storms while doing a ritual called tawaf, and there was even lightning hitting a famous tower in Mecca. The flooding also damaged a lot of homes and businesses, leaving many without a place to stay or the basic things they need. The impact of this event on the people of Mecca shows how important it is to be prepared for disasters and to have a good plan for when unexpected things happen. The government of Saudi Arabia acted quickly to the flooding in Mecca. The authorities worked hard to drain the floodwaters and help those who were affected. This quick response showed how important it is to have good leaders and plans to protect people during tough times. Even though the flooding was unexpected, the Saudi government was able to use its resources and support those who needed help. This highlighted the importance of being prepared and having effective plans for unexpected events. The recent events in Mecca have left the Muslim community in shock. The Kaaba, at the center of the great mosque in Mecca, is considered by Muslims to be the most sacred spot on earth. Any harm to the Kaaba is seen as a serious offense, and the news of what happened has left many Muslims really upset. The community is finding it hard to accept what happened and is trying to understand what it means for their faith and their connection to this holy site. In response to the news, there has been a lot of support and prayer from the Muslim community. Many people are offering their condolences and showing solidarity with those affected by the incident. People are coming together to provide comfort and support during this tough time. The community is also turning to their faith for comfort, with many praying and reflecting to help them process their feelings. Alongside the expressions of support and prayers, there is also a call for action and assistance. Many are urging the authorities to take steps to prevent similar incidents from happening in the future and to make sure the Kaaba stays safe. There is also a need for help for those who were affected by the event, both in terms of physical things they need and emotional support. The community is coming together to provide aid and comfort to those in need, showing how strong and resilient their faith is in tough times. The flooding in Mecca is a big deal because it reminds us of how nature is strong and can be unpredictable. It also shows us how crucial it is to be ready for things like this, especially in a place as special and important as Mecca. It tells us that everyone is equal in the eyes of Allah, emphasizing brotherhood and sisterhood. The flooding is a reminder that this sense of togetherness and kindness shouldn't just happen during the pilgrimage, but should happen every day. It's like a call for Muslims to support each other all the time, no matter the differences in race, nationality, or how much money someone has. The flooding in Mecca also points out how important it is to be ready and plan for things that might happen in the future. Since lots of people visit Mecca, making sure they are safe should be a top priority. The recent flooding tells the authorities that they need to check their plans for emergencies and make sure they have everything they need to handle possible disasters. It's super important to have good plans in place to protect the millions of people who come to Mecca each year and the people who live there. By taking steps to be ready and improve safety, Mecca can stay a special place for Muslims worldwide without putting anyone's safety at risk. This flooding in Mecca also shows how important it is for people to be together and show kindness in Islam. The Hajj brings Muslims from all kinds of backgrounds together in a big celebration of their faith. It tells us that everyone is equal in the eyes of Allah, emphasizing brotherhood and sisterhood. The flooding is a reminder that this sense of togetherness and kindness shouldn't just happen during the pilgrimage, but should happen every day. It's like a call for Muslims to support each other all the time, no matter the differences in race, nationality, or how much money someone has. The flooding in Mecca also points out how important it is to be ready and plan for things that might happen in the future. Since lots of people visit Mecca, making sure they are safe should be a top priority. The recent flooding tells the authorities that they need to check their plans for emergencies and make sure they have everything they need to handle possible disasters. It's super important to have good plans in place to protect the millions of people who come to Mecca each year and the people who live there. By taking steps to be ready and improve safety, Mecca can stay a special place for Muslims worldwide without putting anyone's safety at risk. The recent flooding in Mecca, one of the most sacred cities in Islam, was a surprising and upsetting event for many religious people. Muslims from all over the world regard the Kaaba, which is located directly in the center of the Great Mosque in Mecca, as the most sacred location on earth. Mecca itself is the holiest city for Muslims, and the annual Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca is a very important part of Islam. Even though the flooding was a tragedy, the way the Muslim community in Mecca and beyond has stayed strong shows the power of faith and community. The support and help that poured in from around the world after the flooding also show how united the global Muslim community is. Tragic events like the Mecca flooding make us realize how delicate life is, and how important it is to be prepared and prevent such things from happening again. It's crucial to learn from these events so we can prevent similar tragedies in the future. The Hajj pilgrimage has faced tragedies recently, highlighting the need for better crowd control and safety measures. By carefully thinking about and analyzing these situations, we can figure out how to make things better and take steps to prevent disasters in the future. By working together as a global community, we can aim for a safer and more secure future for everyone. Despite the sadness of the Mecca flooding, there is hope for a better future in Mecca and beyond. Mecca has always been seen as a spiritual center and a symbol of unity for the Muslim community. The city has a rich history of learning and cultural exchange and has had a big influence on religion and global culture. By continuing to respect the sacredness of Mecca and its importance to the Muslim community, we can strive for a brighter future for everyone. Through ongoing conversations, teamwork, and taking action, we can create a world that is more fair, peaceful, and compassionate. In conclusion, the unprecedented flooding in Mecca has shocked religious people around the world. Hope you liked the video, then do like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for more such videos.